Welcome back to the Pets on Parade. Sushi here is a real diva, but affectionate as ever. And when she's not curled up beside Julissa, she enjoys catching up on her beauty sleep. And cats are really great nappers.
She is the best napper, and she's going to make a liar out of me here today because she's been super active since we put her up on the table. But she wanted me to tell you that she likes to nap in up high places, down low, on the back of your sofa. Wherever you are going to be, she wants to be by you. She is small. She's 2 years old, and she is full grown. She's a little nervous here today, but she is really calm once you get her used to your environment. Like I said, she loves napping in the sun. You'll catch her on the windowsill. You'll catch her on the back of your sofa. If you're looking for a partner to nap with, don't look at her here today, but I promise she naps quite a bit. But she's independent, and Miss Sushi here, she is just a sweet little kitty, 2 years old.
The American Kennel Club recognizes over 180 dog breeds, and with so many options out there, choosing the right dog can be difficult. So every week, we give you some insight on a specific breed during our Breed of the Week segment, and today, our breed expert Perry is with us, here to tell us more about the Cocker Spaniel. Perry?
Ashley, this is a dog whose origins are a little unclear, but most likely attributed to the country of Spain. And there have been many, many spaniels throughout history, many, many different sizes. And up until a certain point, any cocker that was underneath about 25 pounds, they actually just called, a spaniel under 25 pounds, they called a Cocker Spaniel. By the way, the name Cocker comes from the purpose of what this dog was bred for. They were bred to flush out a bird called the woodcock, so therefore they are called Cockers. And they actually come now, let's move into the modern area of this breed. They actually come in two different breeds, the American Cocker Spaniel and the English. The English tends to be a little bit larger. They have long legs, kind of a narrow nose, narrow body, and they almost look like English Springers. And then there's the American Cocker, quite a bit smaller, big kind of a chrome head, and a little bit stockier. And I would have to think there that little Jack here is probably more like the American Cocker. They have been popular throughout history. They are just wonderful house doggies, very, very affectionate. You know, the Lady and the Tramp movie that everybody loved as a child, that was a Cocker Spaniel. And they have almost never dropped out of the top 30 in popularity of breeds, so a very, very popular breed. Little Jack here, great little man. He's a little nervous right now, but he crawled right into my lap. He is just a little unsure of himself right now, but I think he's really settling in really, really nicely now. He is a beautiful cocker, and he is just very well behaved. This is Jack.
If you want to make Jack part of your family, he's available after the show today at 3 o'clock at our Campus for Compassion located at 15th Avenue and Dobbins. Boy, what a beautiful dog he is. Thanks, Perry. Now, be sure to give your dog a bone on Tuesday for National Dog Biscuit Day because man's best friend deserves a treat, whether they're performing tricks or just simply looking adorable. And the history of treats goes way, way back. Believe it or not, people centuries ago would give their dogs, you know, rotten leftovers, stale bread, even, you know, really hot, rock-hard biscuits made out of grain. But today there's thousands of treats available on the market. However, our canine friends really drool over the treats that are at our friend Gourmutt Bakery and Company. And joining us today is my good friend Roberta. Thanks for being here on the show today.
Thanks for having me, Ashley. It's great to be back.
You have been, you know, mixing, rolling, and baking treats for 15 years now. You are a pro when it comes to this. Tell our viewers about all the goodness that goes into your treats.
Well, absolutely. We've been doing, actually, this is going on closer to 20 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. And this all came about as a labor of love for my business partner who at the time had a dog who was grossly obese. And the vet said you needed to cut the calories. So basically, she came up with this recipe that was very low calorie and low fat. And so today, that kind of has expanded into the line we have today. We have 5 different flavors from our bacon, chicken, cheese, pot roast, pumpkin, and peanut butter.
Pot roast sounds delicious.
Right?
Yes, absolutely. Now, tell our viewers about how Gourmutt Bakery Company ended up teaming up with the Arizona Humane Society's Petite Retail and Adoption Centers.
Well, actually, I looked that up last night. I was trying to remember the date of the grand opening of the Petite at the Biltmore, and it was back in November of 2009. And obviously this was a big deal in order to bring the adoption center into these kinds of environments, and so you all put on quite the shindig, and we were honored to be able to bring your customers and patrons some of our big bones here. So that was how it all started many years ago.
So you can get the treats at our Petite stores, and what I really love is the packaging. Now, explain what the thought process that went into that.
Well, basically, as a small manufacturing organization, we had some flexibility in what we were able to do with our labeling, and we thought what a great idea it would be to showcase the dogs that have been adopted, and the cats for that matter, because we do cat treats, through Arizona Humane Society. So every label that you see here is a dog or cat who have come through Arizona Humane Society.
Yes, they are. And adorable pets they are, for sure. Now, Frisky here was enjoying treats behind the set. He seems to really love all the biscuits that you've had brought in today. And if you're interested in adopting this little terrier, Pooch Frosty here, he is going to be available at our Petite at Norterra, I-17 and Happy Valley Road. But be sure, you know, whether you adopt Frosty or not, to pick up a package of Gourmutt Bakery treats from any of our Petite locations listed right here on your screen before Tuesday, National Dog Biscuit Day. And remember, 100% of those proceeds go back to helping the animals at the Arizona Humane Society. Roberta, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Ashley.
And for spoiling all of our pets with these delicious, savory treats.
Absolutely.
They sure do appreciate it.
Well, for us, every day is National Biscuit Day.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. All right, well, stay with us. We have more adoptable pets for you to meet, and we'll tell you a little bit about our Compassion with Fashion event and a group of donors who's helping support spay and neuter efforts in our community.